Hello everyone, Trigan here! Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please sit in traffic forever. As you can see, we have a slight traffic problem here. This is Flint. And we did a little bit of work here a couple episodes ago when I redid the freight station in Salt Lake. I had to redo a couple things here. But I'm thinking we're going to need to completely redo this, and it's going to be a major overhaul, because I think we're going to end up having to move this station. We're going to have to move this station. I might have to destroy all of this and rebuild it so that they'll, fill in closer into town. Might even need to move that. I don't know. That would be terrible if I had to do that, though. Maybe if I just moved it back, that would be okay. That might be necessary. But yeah, I think we're going to have to do something here, because a lot of the traffic problems come from, one, we have no public transport over here. Two, we have a connection to another city, this big wide road here. And traffic is coming in, and oddly, despite the fact they have this wide road here, it seems like most of the traffic coming into the city is still going down here. So yeah, we need to do something with the public transportation here. We're probably going to have to extend cargo deliveries, because like this area here, we're not reaching. I don't think we're reaching any of this area down here either. So, all right, let's start out. Is there any chance I can get you guys all out of the station? All right, let's do this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to do this. We're going to delete this. That will push everyone out. And then I'm going to have to push these trains all the way back and get them out of the city so I can redo this section of the city. And now you're on an entirely different track that you don't belong. And why did it just jump completely to a different track? That made no sense whatsoever. All right, all of that stuff is cut back. I am going to delete all of this, I think. I hate to do it. I hate to lose all these buildings, but if I leave them like this, it's just not going to mesh together well. And if I'm going to redo all this stuff, I want it to actually come out well. I don't want to have a complete mess that I will probably want to fix later on. I noticed one thing when I was getting ready for this video today. We've got all sorts of different options from mods for passenger stations, but we have nothing for freight stations. There are no modded freight stations. We have mods that give us different platform options and things like that, but there are no like elevated. Well, actually, it makes a lot of sense. There wouldn't be any elevated freight stations, but you know what I mean. There's just nothing changing freight stations. That did not do anything, did it? Why did that not do anything? Was I just zoomed out too far? I just wanted to smooth this out so that it would build nice and flat for us. Okay, that is all done. Now, let's see how I want to do this here. Let's line up with this as best we can. Okay. Well, first things first, let's get streets. Let's extend these out. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. I don't know why it sort of looks odd. We'll extend this one out. And we're probably going to end up shortening these, but... Okay. I don't know why the texture looks weird. I guess it's probably just the angle of the lighting that I'm seeing. Okay. That's good for right now. We've got those. Let's see. Now we're going to want to put in some cross streets here. That looks about the right spot. Okay. And then I'm going to put in one more. I'm going to make it wide, though. And we'll just go down this way. There. Okay. So that gives some room for them to fill back in. And let's go ahead and smooth this. There. And we can put our freight station out here now. Let's see. I don't think it matters really whether we put it north or south of this. It's still going to be a mess either way. I'm going to put it more or less where it was, but the same spot, like right here. Oh, and how many we're going to need here? We're going to need... What did I have here before? So I think that's 2, 4... let's go with 6. I think I only need 5, but we'll go with 6. We're going to need large, standard, no catenary, and why am I 560 long? There we go. That was a little strange. Get this lined up here. There we go. So let's go ahead and put this. Let's put it right here. A little bit further south. Okay. So now, this track here, and we got 2 tracks. The pair on the right here need to come to our platform 1. The pair on the left need to come out where? Wherever. Maybe they were in the middle. They were just passing through to get wood into here. And then, of course, we got this one coming up from the north that's going to go on our platform 2. And then this and the tools delivery will be on the outer tracks. So we've got to reroute all of those. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get diamond switches put on these. And then we can start connecting. Actually, not all of these are going to need diamond switches. I will run the tracks out, though, so that they all sort of run out straight to this spot. All right, I decided to wait on putting the diamond switches in until I know which ones I'm going to need it on. This is going to have to get cut back further. Okay, that's good. And this is going to have to get cut back further, too. And actually, this track here isn't doing anything anymore, so we can take that out when we redo all of this. These 2 right here, they're doing nothing. That was where our Salt Lake train used to be. Okay, that is out of the way. I think if I cut this back to about here, that's good. And let's just see if we just run this direct, how it ends up. Okay, so we go to there. Well, that's actually fine, I think, if we just get rid of that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Go ahead and keep that. There we go. And this one's going to definitely need a diamond switch. So we'll go ahead and put that into there. go. And you're really just going to be using platform 1. Oh, it didn't move everything over. I'll have to do that manually. Joy! Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. That looks good. Perfect. Okay, so that's in. Now, the next one is the line coming out of here. And that... See, this is going to have to get moved. And all the stuff on here is going to end up deleted. And we're going to lose all the stuff sitting on here. Oh, well. It happens. You know what? I think it's going to be smarter... Oh, no, I can't move this. Well, I can, but I can't move it the way I was thinking. I was thinking that our station is going to end up further out, and I'd end up moving it to this side, but no. We could just do this. You know, I think I'm going to have to add an extra track in somewhere. Okay. Let's just try this and see what happens here. Yeah, right there. You know, that's not a bad curve. It's not really what I want, but it's not a bad curve. Let's do this. I'm going to shorten those. Will that improve my curve a bit? Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. I think what I need to do is I need an extra track right here in the center one. Okay, I think this is how I want it. So now this one... Well, this track, let's do this one first. This will be our delivery for the tools. And it's going to go to right there. So it's just going to be shuffling tools to there. Then this is going to go right here. And then we just need to do this. And we run it to right there. And I just need a signal right here. Go. I actually am going to need another signal on there. I'm just not going to worry about it right now. And this is one of my wood trains, isn't it? Yeah, it's a sawmill freight. It needs to get off from there. But I'm going to have to figure out how it's getting off from there. But we'll do that later. Okay, so this now... What if we do this? I wonder. I could just leave this. I'm just going to leave this like this so I don't have to screw around with trying to rearrange things here. Yeah, I think that works. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. And then this comes back. The curve actually is pretty good. I was afraid that I would have to move things because I'd be making this curve too tight. We are losing a bit of speed, I think, but not that much. It almost looks identical to where it was before, even though we know it's not anywhere near to being what it was before. Okay, so these guys, they're not going to need to change. They're going to come down here, drop off, then turn around and come right back out and leave. This one is not, it's just a single track, so that should be fine. So the only one we have left to worry about is this. Here it is. And I think I'm going to have to, well, let's do this first. Let's go ahead and run this all the way out here. And we don't need two platforms here for that, so I didn't bother putting one back on there. There. Okay, that should give me a good idea of how far back I need to cut this. All right. Now, grab this. And we're going to come down to where? How does that curve look? Looks a little bit too extended on this side. I think that's good. So we can just trim off the extra here. And then reconnect these. Oops. Oh no, I forgot to turn catenary off again. Now I've got to go through and fix all of that. All right. So we've got Salt Lake reconnected. We've got the sawmill reconnected. We've got the Chula Vista line reconnected. We've got this reconnected. All we have left now is this one here. And that's really, I think we're going to cut it all the way back to here and rerun it. All right. Now, we're going to go from here all the way up to here. How does that look? Slightly elevated, and I don't know why. That looks better. Okay. So we'll keep that. And we'll get the other side here. And we are going to need a diamond switch here for this one, too. We really only ended up needing 2 diamond switches, didn't we? And they're both for the first 2 platforms here. All right, that all looks good. I just need to get the routes reconnected and get some signals on and stuff. Okay, all of that is redone. I put a temporary crossover here so this can get back where it's supposed to be. I'm surprised I didn't have to delete any trains. I thought sure I would. Of course, we haven't restarted it yet, so that could still be coming. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this all the way back to there. And then, let's see. We'll raise this and come straight out here. Can't tell which is the one I want. Yeah, that one wasn't it. Okay. That one. Now, let's see. Can we do that? Yeah. How's that look? That looks pretty good. I think we'll stick with that. Then we could just cut this back a little ways and reroute it. We'll get the highway. I think I'll do that. Oh, that's dipping down in. I hate that. And we'll put a little bit of curve in here so it doesn't look too strangely straight. There. Okay, so that's reconnected. That's all of our errors gone now. Now, where we got this here? That actually still reaches, but I do not want to use that. Let's go ahead and put a new one. Yeah, I think right here is good. Let's get buildings, freight, this. I don't know why that suddenly, that looks good. I don't know why that's suddenly, making the platforms longer on these. It was not doing that before. Okay. And then here. Oh, darn it. Well, I guess I'll use small ones. Okay. Oh, and then street access on this side. And I'll figure out how I'm going to connect that up in a minute. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty good. That will work. And then let's go ahead and get rid of this one. And let's figure out what we want to do for our deliveries. Okay, we did not have much before, did we? Let's go ahead and get rid of the existing ones. All right. So I'm going to add this so we can... Oops, no, I didn't mean to start a new one. I meant to do that so I could find it again. All right, so... Whew. Yeah, it's sort of weird here. I've got the passenger over by all the industry and then the freight over by all the housing. It's all brass backwards. All right, I think let's go this way, I think. So we'll come out here. And then let's put one right here. And that reaches, so we'll put one there. And then we'll put one here. Yeah, I guess that's fine. You know what? No, I don't want that. Let's connect these two streets right here. I try to keep them off the you know, it doesn't need to be that close now. So let's go right there. There. Let's go right there. And let's put another street right here. There. I think that should do it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to leave here. We're going to go up to here, then here, 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 and here. There we go. So now we got our deliveries going. Let's let this start back up. See if you're going to cross over okay. Yeah, that looks like it's good. Perfect. One thing I do want to do, though, is take a look at some of these trains. Let's look at this one first. Let's go here. Oh, yeah, 31 years. Yeah, I'd say it's time to replace these. Let's go ahead and we'll get some diesel locomotives. We'll use this one. That seems to be the best one for speed and power. Okay, that's upgraded to diesel. All right, we got the freight all redone now. So the station is out of the way. The incoming highway is bridging over it, so that won't be an issue in the future. And we got the trucking extended. I don't know if we really need to do anything with the passenger service at this time. I'll look at that next time. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.